Alright, now I'm playing it.
The city.
Maybe 15
Mistral.
seconds ahead of you.
It's about time.
Yeah, it is about time you got the Mistral, you dumb fucks.
Whose idea was it to walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, like, you know, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
Only one of us almost died. I recall three of you,
died.
including you, Ruby, breaking your aura at least once.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Tyrion kicked you in the
Almost there.
ovaries.
I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
I know it's the rib cakes, but okay.
Oh my god, Crow. We saw the
I think
scenic
it was in
route
her
last
stomach
time.
area.
Yeah, I think it's the stomach, actually.
Yeah, stomach. That's a really nice walk cycle, though.
Okay. I don't want to touch on
That shot composition. Oh god,
That's
this 2D
certainly
animation.
something.
Oh my god, still
Oh my
images.
gosh, look at all the weapons!
Yeah, this 2D
Vendors
concept
here will
art, I
sell you
should
just
say.
about anything, whether they should or not.
This is
They really
This is
make the most
literally
out of these
concept art.
mountains.
Yeah.
Every inch.
Oh hey, look, it's
And
Bob
stay
and
away
Say
from
or
the lower
whatever.
levels. But the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
And we are going
Wait,
up!
why did you step outside if you were going up? Were there stairs to the left of you or something?
yeah, one of those towers.
Because the plot demanded it.
So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought.
But
Lots of
I thought
air
that was a
traffic around
travel
northern Anima.
embargo.
It's fine.
Man,
just
Weiss
hope I
being a
haven't been
burden, thinking she's a burden, that sounds like something that could be
You and your money are
character
more than
driven,
welcome
or
on this
something
ship,
that could
kid.
actually be interesting. Too bad we were told it, not shown it.
Oh no. Now we're gonna get
Is
the reproof walk.
everything okay?
I don't know. Still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh man.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline! Get him off us! If anyone can hear this!
Stop feeling negative. You're attracting Grim.
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
Max, your audio player sucks.
Yes, it does.
These sets look really nice.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty.
Yes, indeed. Better than Menagerie.
Menagerie was a place?
We made it.
Yeah, and it only took you an undefined amount of time to get there.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, gross.
Maybe
Very suspicious.
try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
Oh god, the repetition's gonna kill me for this audio
No,
player.
this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
Oh no, Lionheart ate all the students. Whatever will we do?
Get ready. There could be
Max,
trouble.
can you find a better pirated video?
Did they just teleport closer to each other? What's Crow doing?
Oh my god, he killed Lionheart.
Professor Lionheart?
Roll credits.
If Lionheart
For
dies,
crying out loud!
first episode.
Nearly scared me half to death!
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Because the plot demanded it.
I feel like that should.
Apologies.
I feel like I should
Time
tip
slipped
Crow
away
off
from
a
me.
little bit. I don't know.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart.
Most of my
at your
associates
service.
call me
I'm
Double
afraid
L,
most of my
or the
staff
L
is
Man.
currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Yes.
You just hear Ren.
Unbelievable!
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this!
I can't wait for the Rage
Well,
Quit.
at
I can't
least you
wait for
two
the
can
Ruby
finally
Cracks
agree
with
on something.
Michael from Rage Quit doing like a crazy swearing montage from this clip.
Oh, hey,
Guys.
it's waifu. And
Everything's gonna
not
be
waifu.
okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
This confused me when I watched
Sure
it
thing.
earlier, and it still
Just
confuses
call
me
if you
now.
need
Why
me.
do they have guards? How do they have guards? We didn't see them.
Plot guards.
You need better security.
Please, I just need to talk.
Oh no. Okay.
Shut up, Widowmaker.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Blake, Corsican Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty. You can't prove anything. That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
No?
Your plan isn't gonna work.
Yeah, they have guards now. Also, a couple questions. Why weren't we shown them like testifying with Fennec and Corsic? And why is Blake telling Ilya her plan?
You're going to have to make me.
Because it's all according to Keikaku, which means plan.
I know.
Okay, the video's just constantly just replaying for me, constantly.
Oh, jeez.
Max, I hate you right now.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was
God, every
nothing
5
to check
seconds.
in about
Repetition.
before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city,
But didn't you throw that scroll away, though?
citizens, and then nothing.
Why didn't
could
you
feel
show
Wait,
it?
was it common
Right.
knowledge the Atlesian Knights were attacking
All that
citizens?
Negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect.
Oh, has the repetition
We
stopped?
lost
Oh, never
so
mind.
many great huntsmen, teachers from
My-
this very institution, and it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay, okay. Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
Because
I thought you filled
the
them in.
maidens are important. you
Mostly
idiot.
filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover.
Okay, I guess
they
I'm
told
like
them
5
about
minutes.
Quit teaching for a reason.
Just pull that off his shirt.
The 4 maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What?
The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge. Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first.
Oh no, now my player's freezing.
When she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran.
Yeah, I'm pausing it right now. Because it froze.
Oh, jeez.
I'll restart it in about 30 seconds, but... Alright, starting again, I think.
Abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago. There's no telling where she could be now.
I know.
Crow knows.
At least... I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is
Choice.
incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits. Specifically, the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
Yang's mom?
That's right.
I didn't know skulls could do that.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the
Fuck
Spring
you,
Maiden,
Ren.
and I know where
You
she
tortured,
is.
you
We
pretty
need
much
to go
mutilated
as
and
soon as
decapitated a
possible.
Grimm last volume. Peace is out of the question with you.
I guess I am 5 minutes away from you guys.
This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do.
The kingdom's in
Unfortunately,
shambles.
bandit tribes aren't very high
it's
on their
not.
list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible. But Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
I mean, John is.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Oz is
Perhaps
dead.
you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
But he's dead, so who cares?
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
Lionheart's gonna be dead. That is a nice death flag. Watch his watch or something shows up.
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
How does John know about Cinder?
If it's what? So that's what that
Huh?
W was in Volume 3.
So,
I'm sorry, your
what
mic
do we
is
do now?
being muffled. What?
You four head back to the house.
Okay.
When the W hologram comes up, it has a specific signature W on it that showed up on Cinder's scroll in Volume 3.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah,
confirms
but how
that it
does
was
John know
Watts.
her name, though?
Yeah.
But how does John know his
Wait a
name?
second.
Excuse
her
me.
name, though?
Wait a second. Isn't this the exact same scene from fucking Volume 4?
You know, I don't think they allow kids
Crow in the
here,
bar?
Pipsqueak.
Yeah.
Shut up, I'm getting there.
Did they just teleport to a bar? Or is this a flashback?
Crow just went to a bar. Like, he was like, I gotta get a
I
drink.
I'm supposed to
teleported,
tell
alright.
you.
Oh no.
I'd like my cane back.
Okay, back to where I was.
Now, Oscar, take this cane and shove it up
It's
your
good to
ass.
see you again,
Oh,
Oz.
everything for me. I don't know where I am. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Oh, water. It's hot out.
Okay, what about this player? Come on.
Oh, sure.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
I'm good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously. Not too bulky.
Well,
not too lean.
this is a bit bad for me.
Yours.
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
Shit.
And your hair.
God, I hate this site.
That guy deserves that. What the hell? What the fuck was that?
Don't spoil me. I'm like 7 minutes behind you people.
This one's on the house.
Oh god.
He's been driving me crazy.
Okay.
So, what brings you around these parts?
So,
Thanks.
are you guys done with the video, by the way?
I'm still
Never.
going.
I'm nearly done.
I'm looking for someone.
I got 5 minutes.
I got 4
Not
minutes
many
left.
people come out here, too far from the kingdoms.
I hate
Only
this
person
website.
worth noting around here is
I know, right?
What's the site code again?
Raven Brahma.
Anime Space?
Anime
AnimePace.si?
Thanks again.
Never go there, everyone. Never go there.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with
It
bandits.
sucks
They're a world of trouble.
so much.
So I hear.
So have you finished the episode?
Oh no, I have like 8 minutes left.
Oh, I got
Oh
4.
my god.
Hey, girlie.
This site sucks so
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
I hate it. Knocking some dude knocking on the door now. I just realized that basically the entire first episode was shown in the Volume 5 trailer.
Don't spoil it for me. I'm still there. Not there yet.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Can I help you?
No.
Yeah, is there a ruby rose here?
Why?
Everything's 144p. Everything's repeating
Well,
for me. I hate it so much.
I found him.
Wait, is that a gas station?
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh.
I
found him.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
Oh. You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
I did it!
And Crow was drunk.
Ah, I see why the punch happened there. What? Wait, what? Wait. Wait, what?
Did you just see the punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's stupid, and it's kind of funny, but don't get it.
Is this semblance turning into rubber?
If it is, then cool. But if it's not, then what the hell?
What was that?
Wait, we have another new character? Yeah, and then we have every guy.
I just finished the episode. Just let me know where you guys are.
I'm watching the intro thing.
Got like 4 minutes left.
So you saw the drunk crow scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found out that Miles actually did the mocap for Crow, and I see it so much when he like stumbles through into the room. Because I think I've seen Miles do a walk kind of like that before.
So yeah, it looks like
Drunk Crow was actually quite impressive, quite nice.
Yeah, overall, this was a pretty interesting first episode. It seemed like things were happening, even though nothing really happened.
True.
I guess when I rewatch it in high definition, I'll see something, I guess.
Yeah, I have to rewatch this again. Note to self, never listen to what Max says in links.
Well, you're not wrong.
You have to pick the worst site to stream anime.
The worst site to pirate anime. But hey, at least you get to see it like literally 3 days ahead of time. So I'd say that's a good trade-off.
I mean, is it really? You're not seeing what I'm seeing.
I had a lot of technical difficulties.
I'm seeing 144p and like it repeats the scene every 5 seconds. So
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Worst site.
Just get the Achievement Hunter technical difficulty song, play that while we wait on moderately.
Son of a bitch. I got like 3 more minutes left.
I believe in you.
I can make it.
I think even though like hardly anything happened in this episode, more things happened in the episode than things happened in Volume 4.
Yeah, things went along.
I mean, a lot of it was told to us.
Yeah,
and
like
honestly,
yeah.
but like, is it just me, or I feel like the Weiss scene and the Blake scene could have been different. Like they could have. Well, the things that they were talking about were more interesting than the things that were actually happening. Like Weiss talking about being a burden that could actually be interesting to explore, and then there's Blake who is straight up accusing Fennec and Corsac. That would have been interesting. We could actually possibly get a good scene.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, nah, we're gonna tell you what happened. We're gonna tell you the recaps.
Yep.
You know what I'm really dying to see in RWBY?
An
army. Like the not like the robots. I mean, like an
like a human army.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'm just waiting for like an army of a giant swarm of huntsmen to happen. Like maybe it's in the final fight of the show or something. There's like a giant swarm of huntsmen going up against Salem and her army.
Oh yeah.
And like Salem just beats them all.
So I'm not watching the intro. I'm not watching the intro at the end just to save my sanity. So anime pace, never go. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10.
Anime pace, it's the best space to watch some anime.
Ha! It was literally torture.
That's okay though. It was early access torture. You get to be tortured sooner than later.
Not sure if that's a good thing.
In the context of RWBY, it is.
Oh. Okay, aside from the technical difficulties that I completely had, I think it was a decent episode.
Yeah.
It felt like a recap plus an exposition type of episode, but at least it kind of had things going on.
Yeah.
And it's.
I mean, it wasn't overbearing.
I think it's trying to set stuff up, which is good.
Yeah.
And it's also trying to set up Yang's PTSD, which I'm glad isn't just solved after Volume 4.
Oh yeah, I actually noticed her arm was shaking?
Yeah, her hand was twitching. And then her robot arm had to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's something like she's scared of losing that arm now, and she had to use her new arm to stop it. I don't know, something like that.
What if, like, by volume 10, Yang becomes the Black Knight, where she just has all 4 limbs replaced?
She's like Anakin Skywalker going to Darth Vader.
She becomes
what if she
girl.
like?
You know, in RWBY, I wish.
What if her next fight with Adam, she wins, but she still needs to get like 3 new robotic limbs? Like she's just fighting him, and then she loses her other arm. She's like, "Bitch, I learned how to take that." Punches him with her robot arm.
Yeah.
Like she's like the Black
Yang's
Knight,
just gonna go
but actually wins the fight.
Yeah, then Yang really would need a hand then there.
Oh god damn it.
Aha.
She should have armed herself better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a handful of puns to make. But I don't think they make the cut.
Did you notice that in the OP that Yang uses her robot arm like a shotgun gauntlet? Like it functions as an Umbrella?
No, I didn't.
I didn't see that
because
video quality is shit.
No. I find it weird how like that she managed to make it function like Umbrella when I'm pretty sure it was just a regular ass robot arm from Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Ironwood was like, here's a get well present plus a Christmas present. A happy recovery, I guess. Gives her a shotgun gauntlet robot arm. With a vibrator, apparently.
With the vibrator. That's right.
Yeah.
Onto a separate topic. I noticed an immediate, I want to say plot hole, but it's more of a really shitty presentation thing. Lionheart. What's his face? He
Lionheart?
says, "My kingdom is in shambles." But then we're shown a beautiful landscape with people just hanging out, doing normal things.
Well, I mean,
I think he's referring to the underbelly, but I
Yeah.
still see your point.
because, I mean, like, it's like around the center of the capital, right? So it should be nice, and the rest of the kingdom should be like shit. It's kind of like the Shangri-La of Mistral, right?
Oh, I think he's talking about like the villages, because like technically the villages are a part of Mistral, or a part of the kingdom, something like that. I think that was part
Yeah,
of what we read.
It's not just like the presentation that you just saw in the near the beginning. It's where it's not all nice and stuff. It's just what you presented at that time.
Yeah, Mistral owns that whole continent, right? Anima. So
Yeah, Anima.
I mean, when you look at the capital, it's like, yeah, everything looks fine and dandy. But I mean, if you take into account the villages, which somehow miraculously survive onslaughts of human-eating nightmare monsters, yeah.
God knows how the defenses are shit.
I'm still waiting for that
They are.
explanation as to why the Grimm didn't eat that huntsman in Volume 4, Episode 2.
Do they eat humans, or do they just like kill
I
them?
think they just killed him.
Okay,
Because
then I guess
they're
that
based off
makes
the
sense.
Titans from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I thought that
So they don't
do
need
eat.
him at all.
It feels like their animation, but well, the animation's actually looking really good.
Yeah.
Minus the concept art little thing, but
That was stupid.
yeah.
Once I
You
rewatch
can't
this. Oh yeah, go on.
You can't just switch styles like that in an instant without something sensical for a reason for that. But it's just like it just seems like lazy to me the way it's executed.
You mean like the 2D cutouts of the montage of characters in the background?
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. I want to say sloppy. It's kind of like they went back to do the Volume 3 thing. But at least Fat Man can edit a lobster in now.
I was thinking like I was just thinking, come on guys, that was back in your poser days. You're in Maya. Get it together. Go home, Rooster Teeth, you're drunk. Have a Snickers, and now you're back in your game.
Get drunk like Crow.
So what about that You go?
The episode started out kind of weird. It started out kind of bad for me, but then the crow scene kind of like made it good. That's my review on it.
Thank you, Vic Mignogna. Vic McLasagna. Vic, how I don't even know how you pronounce that. Vic
Lasagna.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vic
Vic
Lasagna.
Mignogna.
Vic Mignogna?
Vic
I think
Mignogna.
that's how you say it. Yeah.
Vic Menzada.
Vic Linguini.
So for that bandit guy, why did he bounce? I maybe this 144p for me, but
No, he
that was
bounced.
just
He ricocheted off of the wall several times.
He did a Looney Tunes.
Like, I think he bounced 3 times in the cafe, and then after he hit the ground on his third bounce, he shot out through the door and then continued bouncing. I get it's Yang's robot arm, but she didn't even hit him with a shotgun shell.
It's okay. This volume's gonna.
I'm just confused.
Person, though.
I'm just confused by it.
This volume's gonna
I'm
be
confused and I'm scared about the status of that person's internal organs.
I'm not, because he's pretty fun afterwards.
This volume's gonna be another middle finger to physics, I feel. Especially
It already
since
is.
That, yeah. Go on.
Also, it appears that they have a good out of combat run cycle, like RWBY's when they walk out to see Haven for the first time. I think it's the Kingdom of Mistral. When they see the entire like kingdom for the first time, that run cycle looked actually really well done. But then like in the opening, they show Team RWBY charging into battle, and they have like this really weird run cycle. So you know how in a run cycle you're gonna have a bit of airtime, like both of your legs are off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So like it feels like they took that part and doubled its length. It's normally like 1 to 2 frames. It felt like they increased its length to like 3 or 4 frames, and then they also have these really long strides. Like their legs are made like their thighs are rotated at like above like a 50 or 60 degree angle, and then a negative 60 degree angle for the back leg. So they're doing like a near ballet performance type of run.
That's hot.
They're just practicing for the Olympics.
Yep. They got to get them mad strides in, build the power.
Build some extra thick thighs. Power thighs.
Wow. That's a Nora thing, you know it.
Yeah, they're probably gonna hammer that in, huh?
Oh, and then there's that Ranger team shot where they're saying their names. I really liked Nora and RWBY's motion. It actually had a lot of character in it. It was really cool.
Yeah. It's like they
especially Nora's.
It's like they listened to everyone's criticism on RWBY not being an actual character. Let's see if she does something.
Yeah, and she had that little comic book moment, which was actually really cool.
I'm glad they
Wait, when did she get those comics?
Huh?
She was talking about comics when Crow and Oscar came barging. Well, when Crow barged in, but Oscar was trying to get in, and then RWBY was like, "Can't a girl read her comic books in peace?"
No. I was wondering because when did RWBY get these comics? When did they go to the store to buy them?
I'm pretty sure she has had them in her bag.
Yeah.
Because like she has that tiny backpack, she could probably roll them up like newspaper.
Look,
okay.
Max, the comic book industry is dying in RWBY and in real life, so.
Okay, so I'm in this Discord chat where they're playing a bunch of GIFs from the new episode, and so you know the part where Crow's like, "I did it," and then he rolls off the couch.
Yeah.
His animation is so amazing. It's so like energetic and Disney-like in the motion when he's raising his arms, and then he falls and just plants on the floor, and he just stops moving.
See, that is some high-quality choreography there.
It's really good mocap, or like it's really good performance animation. I can't tell whether it is. I feel like it might be mocap because they can afford like they can afford like a small chair at their mocap studio. I bet.
All right, now I have to open my RWBY chart.
Thief has enough money to afford a chair.
Yeah, somebody already has like 2 marked down on RWBY just from the Yang short alone.
Okay, so anything that has anything to do with the first episode, let me double check.
Oh, RWBY?
Yeah, I have my RWBY up. I already got one though.
Okay, so who was the first one to speak, by the way?
I think it was Jean. I don't know.
Oh, it was?
I think it was, because I think he was talking about something, or it was Nora.
I think it was Nora, actually.
Oh, I hope it's John, because that... Hey, check the episode again. I want to see. Come on. Please be John.
I put truly everyone knows where Raven is besides Yang. Did it kind of get confirmed? Not really.
I wouldn't say everyone.
True. That was very exaggerated.
But I put John will be the first to speak in Volume 5, Episode 1. So if he does speak the first time, I got my first check. So.
Okay, I already got 3 down.
Oh really? My god.
Butthole comes up in Episode 1, which is the my kingdom is destroyed, but it's not when you show the screen. And the other one was the Yang short, which is the semblance, plot hole, and retcon. And the third one is Aura pulls some new bullshit because Yang is like uninjured after being flung after losing her aura.
Yeah.
Mine is oddly specific, so I need to know who spoke first in episode 1. Who did?
I'm pretty sure it was Nora. I can double check that for you.
Yeah, please do. I need to.
Yeah,
I
it's
need to
either
know.
Jean or Nora's, my bet.
Please be John. Please be John.
So, I already have a check because I put Raven kidnaps the Spring Maiden off screen.
Oh, I didn't.
So that's good.
Oh, that's perfect, actually. Wow.
Ship teases enforced. Nope. Defining logic with a narrative bending
All right.
over backwards, making okay, we haven't had any emotional scenes yet.
All right, Max. Who spoke first?
Yang's semblance is not consistent with V2 version and is just a Super Saiyan form. Would you agree based on the first episode?
Anyhow, I'm opening up the anime pace thing, and I'm gonna see who speaks first.
Yeah, who speaks first?
Give me a moment to let it load. I'm pretty sure it's Nora. She's like asking about the city. Let's double check. Oh, come on, anime pace player. I know it's
The city.
It's Crow that speaks first. It is Crow that speaks first.
Son of a bitch.
It says something about the city of Mistral.
It's about time.
And then Nora says it's about
for that.
time. Maybe they'll
So
listen
much
to
for
us and
that.
have Jean on the sidelines.
I guess I have 0 for now.
I have 1 for sure, possibly 2 or 3. It depends on like the Okay, so I put very pointless exposition dump caused by a character rejecting the purpose of existence. It's kind of like a shout out to Blake Explain the White Fang back in Volume 1. I don't think that was the case with the Maiden thing that Crow was talking.
There's a plot holes. I went for oddly specific. Once there's like, how many times has this person spoken in this one episode?
Ooh, nice. Let's see. I just need to see wait, how many of them cannot possibly happen at this point? Like,
Right now, I don't think
which
you-
ones?
Oh yeah, sorry. Go on.
Like, which ones can you not possibly mark off? Like the first episode made them impossible to happen.
Well, entire diagonal row of mine is now null and void because of John didn't speak first. So,
Okay, I already got one on the very bottom right. That isn't gonna happen. I put down Hazel does nothing the entire volume, but you see him in the intro. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna be doing something or be a player in it.
there's another one that I cannot do anymore. It's I put down. It's revealed that Summer Rose is alive and she's the Spring Maiden. Shit.
I put this is the Transformers 5 of RWBY volumes.
Oh come on.
Oh no.
That's too broad.
Well, I was thinking more of like things come in and out of nowhere, and like the plot could have ended at certain points, but it just keeps on going. That or it feels short. It feels longer than it really is.
Howard, you all put subjective stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a dumb point. That was mostly for a joke. Annoyingly strange proportions of the character models. I think that's more of like a volume 2 thing when they cut to civilians and like their blend shapes were messed up.
I'm really counting on Lionheart dying. I'm really hoping for it.
Yeah, Asgore does deserve to die.
If he dies, my Rubingo seed will be a bit more redeemable.
I'm hoping on RWBY doesn't reunite on screen, or they reunite at the last minute after a montage, like last episode.
I'm hoping that Raven's band of bandits only consists of 2 people.
Oh yeah, based on the
That's what-
trailer.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that's the case. I'm really hoping.
Let's see. Ruby is her scythe like a sword still, so she's basically swinging it like it would be better as a sword the way she's using it. Is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Oh, one of them's already gone because I said Yang's PTSD is gone.
Yeah, one of them's
Nice.
One of them I put down was Yang's PTSD is never addressed ever again, and that one is not going to happen. Sad reacts only.
I have a couple backups just in case if I don't win Rubingo, so it should be fine.
Incoherent fights caused by rapid cutting, teleportation, and stupidity amongst the combatants. Let me go back on the word about volume 5 being a picking yourself up volume.
I have Blake gets her ribbon back or gets a new ribbon.
I don't think she'll get it back though, because there was a commentary or something. One of the characters was like, yeah, we're glad Blake has gotten rid of her bow.
I said, or she gets a new one.
Or a new one.
It doesn't mean that she has to put it on her ears again. I'm saying if she gets a new ribbon. Just in general. Yeah.
Oscar, Ruby Jr., and Crow do nothing. Well, it would be very funny. That's not going to happen.
I put down there will be no new general from Atlas except only General Ironwood. Because he's the only general in Atlas, apparently.
You forget, he holds 2 seats on the council.
That does not make any fucking sense.
It could be. It could make sense if he's like really fat.
That's a more literal interpretation, but okay.
Or they need to stack the 2 chairs on top of each other just to support Ironwood's metal body, because he would just break one of the chairs.
Plus, it would make him look like more of an authority figure if his chair is bigger than everyone else's.
I hold the biggest seat and the smallest seat on the council. I am literally the outliers of this council.
Isn't Alice supposed to be like the military powerhouse as well, Remnant? Why does it only have 1 general? Where?
True.
Because Remnant is generally stupid, and they don't know what
Wait a
words
minute.
mean.
So, the Lionheart said that all the people of Mistral saw Atlesian knights killing civilians. So that means it's basically common knowledge. Why the hell were Atlesian civilians being so goddamn stupid about Vale deserving the invasion when they got hacked?
Actually, wait. If it's so widespread and known that they saw the Atlesian Knights killing people, then how come they didn't see the White Fang killing people? God damn it, writers.
Because they don't expect anything more from a filthy pharmacist, that's why.
The filthy pharmacist, Jesus.
Yeah, those pets should be locked up and kept in cages.
Filthy pharmacist, only deserving the mousetrap.
Remember what Fat Man Falling and McNeil and British Ninja came up with? That the reason why there are no mouse fauna, so we don't see them, is because pork killed them all.
Ah, yes.
They bring nothing but disease and famine.
Justified cleansing.
I feel so bad.
Cleansing.
Rats. That's terrible, and I love it. So, final thoughts on the episode?
It had a really good end, and it actually might be. I think it might actually be pretty solid.
I have to agree. I just need an episode 2 though, so we can see if things go somewhere or if they go off a cliff.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it had a really solid ending scene. Helps lighten the mood.
I wouldn't know because 144p. So.
Sorry.
I'll watch it again when it gets better.
I'm sorry.